Good morning, I'm on the Staffordshire-Worcestershire Canal. I'm in the former county and I've just cast in. Welcome to September, welcome autumn. Almost immediately the float starts to move, it disappears, I strike, and at least I'm not a blanker. I've been here about half an hour, I've had a bite every cast. Lots of small fish out there. This though is by far the biggest of the session. Thus far, still a long way to go. No surprises there, brown crumb. Mixed a few maggots in as well. That's fairly firm. There will be a cloud initially when it hits the water, and a cloud attracts a crowd, but the bulk of it will sink to the bed of the canal. Lots of wriggly maggots as well, both to throw into the canal and also to put on the hook. Perfection in miniature. A couple of maggots, as I have said on many occasions recently, switching between whites and reds. It's the canal. There's the anchor shot about 3 inches from the maggots, and I use that because there is often a flow even when there's no boat coming through, so you need to keep the bait on the bottom. The next shot up is about 18 inches from the float, and then there's one either side. That's a Drennan Waggler 0.8 gram, so perfect for fishing the boat channel. Just a gentle flick out from the towpath where I'm seated. There's the rod, it's a TX Prodigy. It's a Gray's rod, I've had that many years, and as I've often said, and I said this on my last angling session, I don't change things for the sake of it. 3500 Shimano reel with 4-pound Maxima chameleon line. What will I be back with next? Let's go for another perch. Nice perch, very nice actually. It's ready to go back, that's a fact. No messing about there at all. Couple of reds on a size 14 hook, no problem for a big perch. No issue at all for this gudgeon either. Another one, just the colour of the maggots that's different. They don't have to be big to be beautiful. A very enjoyable 2.5 hour session there to get the new month underway. Now to talk about fishing. Hello Jeff and Shemai Paub. Hello everyone. It's always a great pleasure to talk about angling on Bayside Radio. I've had a great week of fishing, Jeff. Having said that, I always do. I've done a mix of venues. I've been on pools and the canal, and I have caught. I've been this morning actually, and I've had a great perch. That has really made my day. Great way to get the day off to a good start with a nice perch. But I also had a few gudgeon, and I was just as happy catching those. Well, maybe not just as happy, but I was certainly thrilled to catch them because I do love the mini species. And I was on the Staffordshire-Worcestershire Canal, and it's great to see them making a comeback. I can't remember exactly, but I was probably just about starting school, so would have been about 4 or 5. I can't even remember what year it was when I caught my first fish. I know the decade, it was the 1960s, but I can't remember exactly how old I was. But I was very, very young when I started to fish. I didn't have a clue. I couldn't even tie a knot. The knot was bigger than the hook, but I persevered with it. There was just something about it that had gripped me, and I kept going. And when I caught that first fish, which was a gudgeon, then I was well and truly no pun intended, hooked. Thanks, Jeff, and to anyone else who is fishing over the next 7 days, tight lines.